some great speakers lined up, some great sessions lined up. So it's going to be an amazing day, a long day, a fruitful day. So I will not take much time, and I will hand over the proceedings to Shikha. So Shikha, over to you.
Thank you very much, Chef. And on that note, may I request all of you to please rise in the honor of the anthem.
That's the anthem of the morning, and it is the happy 6 for TCA. Come on. Everybody put your hands up in the air and clap. I want you to clap, everybody. Put your hands up in the air and clap. Can you turn around, everybody? Turn around. Come on, keep clapping, turn around. Keep turning around. Wow, this is nice. And as it says, you are the new storytellers. Thank you very, very much. So keep rewriting the rules. Give yourself a huge round of applause. You are the ones who are the definers. No, sorry, I would like to correct myself. You are the ones who redefine the future. Thank you so much. Give a huge shout out to yourself. That's more like it. Thank you very, very much. Please be seated. Thank you so much. Oh my God. So Jagat Jitya and Likhde Nayi Kahaniyan. So I'm expecting all of you to make sure that you rewrite the rules, change the rules of the game, as they say. A very good morning, everybody. Good morning. And Namah Aste to you. Namah Aste, as it says, it means that I bow to the divine in you. Yes, we are in the largest city of Telangana, and of course, our incredible India, our Atulnya Bharat's city of pearls also, if we can say so. And oh my God, what a journey it has been to all the innovators, to all the amazing and our much revered chefs, and of course, to the culinary enthusiasts. Thank you so much, and wishing all of you a happy, happy 6. Give yourself a big, big round of applause. Wow. So we also have arrangements for the applauses. If you don't clap well, we'll make sure that we have the other plans on as well. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue to celebrate this saga, and may I say this groundbreaking saga, where we have all of you coming together for Telangana Chefs Association 6th anniversary celebration that has been, oh my God, such a riveting journey of passion, growth, and walking hand in hand. Well, it is true that, yes, we've grown from strength to strength. I am Shikha, your master of ceremonies, and today I'm especially enthused for this milestone moment because, yes, if I were, of course, I met all of you the last year as well, but if I were to again this year look at the kaleidoscope with only 7 members in the year 2017, I think the magnitude has just grown. Yes, it is true that you're the youngest and the most vibrant chefs association in India, this wonderful guild of culinary professionals who are so dedicated, working at different levels, representing the finest hotels and restaurants of Telangana. And hence, hearing that
Do you believe that you are a force that is unstoppable? Give me a louder yes. Do you believe that you are unstoppable? Do you believe that you are phenomenal? Okay, then we do have the license to go ahead and further talk about how great you are and how great the purpose is. I think the purpose definitely of TCA is bringing all the culinary professionals, the culinary institutes, food industry, and of course the food industry service providers together on this one fortified single platform to create a healthy work environment. Of course, propagate the variety of cuisines that we are so proud of and share the knowledge, the most relevant knowledge in practice, in style. So we begin with our roots, ladies and gentlemen. It is true that time-honored rituals, the traditions, the age-old recipes, the cultural legacies, we are so proud of them. They have indeed shaped the way how we cook and also how we connect through food. Yet when we stand on this pedestal of this year of 2025, where culinary boundaries, you would agree, are expanding like there's no other tomorrow. They are faster than ever before. So enter the world of robotics, where precision meets innovation. It is true, where AI will indeed analyze the flavors. Yes, the 3D printers can plate desserts, they told me. Robotic arms can actually mimic the very sophisticated hand movements of a master chef. So what do? We are here to honor tradition, and at the same time, we are also here to embrace the transformation. As technology rules the roost, we will learn how technology can not just enhance and also ensure that not erase our traditional identities. So we have to ask ourselves, how does the future really taste like, and how do we really ensure that it is absolutely delicious? Nothing but delicious. So whether you are a farm-to-table purist or you are a food tech futurist, I must say, or somewhere just in between, or are just figuring out, I think this space is for dialogue, it is for demonstration and discovery at the same time. So I hope you're all set to embark on this flavorful journey from roots to robotics together. Welcome to the future of food. Well, to usher our inaugural dignitaries, we will request the President, TCA, to please come forward. Chef Dharmendra Lama, please welcome him with a lovely round of cheer as he escorts and welcomes our esteemed and our much loved. We are so honored to be having him today. Ladies and gentlemen, our chief guest of the day, the IFCA President, Chef Manjeet Singh Gill. Chef Gill, you're requested to please come forward. And with that, as he marks his entry onto the stage, we would also like to welcome our distinguished guest of honor as well. May we request the one who needs absolutely all the admiration as well, Chef Vijay Bhaskaran, IFCA Secretary, is also requested to join us on the stage. Chef Madhusudan Gupta, the Treasurer, IFCA. Chef, you're requested to please come forward. Chef Sudhir Sibal, the Executive Board Member, IFCA, along with Chef Manjeet Singh Rattu, the Culinary Director, Holiday in Goa. Chef Vimal Dhar, President of Royal Rajasthan Chef Societies, is requested to kindly come forward as our guest of honor, along with Mr. Kamal Krishnan, Mentor at T-Hub. Ms. Maud Mikau, will request you, the Director of Alliance Tronca of Hyderabad, to please come forward. Let's welcome our guest of honor with a lovely, lovely round of cheer. And as we set the stage, it is important indeed. I did say, please rise for the anthem. You know, the anthem for the evening was filled with all the josh, but it is indeed time for all of us to please rise in the honor of our national song. Let's first have also the chairs being brought as well, but everybody in the meanwhile, our audience members, will request you to please stand in the honor of the national song. Could we also request Chef Ramesh to please come forward and join us, our dignitaries on the stage. Chef Ramesh. Chef Nimish, we would also love for you to be present on the stage. Chef Nimish and Chef Ramesh.
Janagana mana adhinayaka jaya he Bharat bhagya vidhata Punjab Sindh Gujarat Maratha Dravida Utkala Vanga Vindhya Himachala Yamuna Ganga Uchala Jaladhi Taranga तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय जय जय
You may please be seated. Thank you, dignitaries. You may please be seated as well. And with that, I have this little question for all of you. What do you think traditions are? Chefs and our culinary enthusiasts. Traditions, ki maine kya hote hain? I would like to believe that traditions are beliefs, they are stories, they are rituals that are indeed passed from one generation to the next. And yes, you would agree that one such tradition in our incredible India, as we say, is the ceremonial lighting of the lamp. May I once again take the humble pleasure of requesting our dignitaries to please come forward towards the lamp lighting. And as we light this lamp, the ceremonial lamp, we would invoke the blessings, the best and the choicest blessings of the universe, the Almighty. May it dawn upon us. And as we continue with this beautiful, beautiful ceremony, as the Sanskrit shloka says, Shubham karoti kalyanam, arogyam dhan sampada, shatrur buddhi vinashe, deep jyoti namostute. Which indeed means that the lamp that is just being lit by our revered and much respected guests, our leaders on the stage, it essentially means it will destroy the enemy intellect. It would be our honor to also invite Chef Bhaumik, if you can please come forward as well to join us for the lamp lighting ceremony and a group photograph after that. Please, Chef, if you can please come forward. The lamp being lit destroys the enemy intellect and dispels the darkness of the unknown, the arrogance, and lights up the flame of knowledge. It is a belief, it is a tradition. Thank you very much. Let's give a big hand to our dignitaries for helping us with the very, very powerful beginning of this 6th anniversary celebration of Telangana Chefs Association. And with that, Chef Lama, we'll request you to please, they say that attitude of gratitude is indeed the best attitude to have. So we'll request you to please extend our thank you gesture by felicitating our dignitaries on the days, on the stage. May we begin with the felicitation ceremony, of course, accompanied with some lovely music. And your round of applauses, ladies and gentlemen, as we do this right and begin with the felicitation, saying thank you to our esteemed chief guest of the day. Chef Gill, we will need your presence to be on the stage, please. We begin felicitating him, the Indian Federation of Culinary Association President, Chef Manjeet Singh Gill. Ladies and gentlemen, Zordar taliyan, we should say, right? It's a little way of saying thank you to you, Chef Gill. I think आपके यहाँ आने से our excitement, our motivation, I think it's just amplified multiple times. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, the living legend indeed. Thank you so much, Chef Gill. It means a lot to us. Indian Federation of Culinary Association, the secretary, Chef Vijay Bhaskaran, who is somebody always so adorable. Well, ladies and gentlemen, may I say, having known him for years, if I ever had the authority of giving the award for the best smile, I would give it to him. Please give it up for him with a lovely round of cheer. It is so uplifting to be in his presence because he makes your presence count. That's what's something which is beautiful about him. So as we do this right, we will next, thank you Chef Gill again, and with that we will begin with the felicitation of Chef Vijay Bhaskaran. Chef, thank you so much for joining us, indeed taking out your time and spending, indeed time being the most precious resource that we have, our dignitaries spending that with us, I think that makes our day and our existence put together. Thank you so much. Of course, we will be felicitating our other dignitaries. We'll also request Chef Madhusudan Gupta, the treasurer of Indian Federation of Culinary Association, IFCA. Thank you very much, Chef. You've been a guiding light indeed for us. We will shortly begin with that. But like I said, there are so many gestures that we have curated for our dearest of the dear to be felicitated this morning as part of our inaugural session. Thank you, Chef, and let's continue with the ceremony. And for all of you in the house, get ready to be fueled with a lot of inspiration, with so much of energy. Your claps, your energy should not diminish, so continue appreciating the presence of the ones who are always so giving in their approach to show us the right way. Chef Gupta, thank you so much. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, dear chefs and the stars, I must say. Chef Sudhir Sibal, the executive board member, IFCA, would be felicitated up next. Chef Sibal, I hope you're doing very well. Warm welcome to you. Thank you so much for gracing the stage with your stature. Thank you so much. You know, I must also tell you that clapping helps you in good blood circulation. So all the more for the happy hormones, for the endorphins, for the endorphins, you must clap, everybody. Chef, thank you so much. Up next, we will be felicitating Chef Manjeet Singh Rattu, of course, the culinary director, Holiday Inn, Goa. Chef Rattu, thank you so much for your very towering presence this morning. We welcome you with open arms, with all the heart. Thank you so much. Chef Vimal Dhar, the president of the Royal Rajasthan Chefs Societies, as we say. Vishal will never let us go without the perfect picture moment. If I was a stickler to the photographs, he's even many notches higher. Thank you, Vishal, for bringing in a lot of energy, for capturing our priceless memories from the day. Chef Vimal Dhar, thank you so much indeed. Chef, thank you. Thank you very much. them a regal royal round of applause this time. You know, it is just, I think, extraordinary set of dignitaries that we are seeing on the stage. So all the more, we must put in our heart to make sure that they feel welcomed. Mr. Kamal Krishnan, mentor at T Hub, will be felicitated up next. Mr. Kamal Krishnan. Chef Nimish, we are requesting you to please come forward. Chef Nimish Bhatia would be felicitated up next. Can we have a powerful, good round of applause, as you know how to clap well. I would expect nothing less than a roaring audience today, because it is your day. It is for you, by you, and of you. Thank you very much, Chef, for joining us on this momentous occasion. I think I think we're creating history with every year that we are growing. So, you know, it's soon going to be a decade, but 6 years and counting. Thank you very much. Ms. Maud, we request you to please accept our little way of saying thank you to you. Thank you very, very much for indeed joining us. We would love for you to address and speak to us later, but for now, welcoming you with extending this little token of appreciation. Thank you very, very much, Ms. Maud, and thank you. Chef Lama, thank you so much for doing all the honors for us. We would also request, and this time, Chef, I wouldn't listen to you. Chef Devraj, can we now request you to please come forward and accept our greetings on the stage. Please welcome him with a lovely, lovely round of cheer. You know, it is a family put together, it is a community put together. So all the more, I think, our energies should be uninhibited. Warm welcome, Chef. So hearty to be seeing you. And here's Chef Lama extending our little way of saying thank you to you. Chef, we'll request you to please extend. For the felicitation ceremony, again with a round of applause. Thank you so very much. Chef Devraj, requested to be seated on the stage, please. Can we have you being a part of our dignitaries seated together for the inaugural address on the stage? Thank you. Chef Lama, thank you very, very much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know, we always need the befitting person to do this right, to take the baton the right way. To officially set the ball rolling and to officially open the curtains of the 6th year anniversary celebration while we capture this huge, humongously talented set of dignitaries on the stage. Hear me out, everyone seated on the other side, very carefully. So, we would be now requesting somebody who will, like I said, who's been entrusted with this responsibility of raising the curtains just in the right way. When he speaks, I think I definitely listen, and you too, right? He would welcome all of you, set the ball rolling, like I said, but unki tareef mein, what do I say? He's, like I always love to say about him, he's a leader who knows the way, who shows the way, but most importantly, somebody who also goes the way before anybody else does. May I request the hotel manager from Trident Hotels, Hyderabad, I hope I got that right, the TCA president, to please come forward, because the passionate culinarian that he is for 22 years, like you, but truly unstoppable, 22 years and counting. Please welcome Chef Dharmender Lama on the dais.
Thank you so much, Shikha. Just a correction, I am now 26 years in the industry. What can I say? Lots of words now. It's nostalgic when we look back. We were talking about it late night yesterday. 7 people in one room. I wasn't even part of those 7 people when it started, but some of us still exist around us. Yeah, Chef Mandar, Ramay, Rizwan, everyone else, Naveen. It's more nostalgic than anything else, because from 7 people, we are able to reach a stage where Chef Manjeet Gill has blessed us with his presence on the stage. That speaks volume about what Telangana can do and what Hyderabad can do. Clap for yourself, guys. It's not easy to sum up what we've done so far. So rather than counting on occasions, I would rather count the blessings that we had so far from the people who supported us all throughout, the people who actually gave us space to do these meetings in the first place, starting with small places in Hyatt and in Holiday Inn and everywhere else. And today we stand with Mr. Gacha, who's given us this banquet to us. And thank you so much, sir. Thank you, Chef Gill. I think this was trust on us that made all of the Presidium and EFCA to fly down to Hyderabad and look at what we are doing on the 6th anniversary. And of course, going forward, it's going to get bigger and better. We're going to do our ICC at Hyderabad, and that, I think, is a big win for Hyderabad. Again, at the same time, big challenge for Hyderabad. It's a leap of faith, but we do it with a lot of confidence, because we know our chefs can do the impossible. And this is the trust that everybody has put up on us, and I have absolutely no doubt that this team will make it happen. Just to sum up the day, I think the students sitting behind should be very excited, because you have a great, bright future. This is the right forum where it should be associated with. Students, don't get me wrong, it is not just about good food and listening to speakers and forgetting about it. This could shape your career very well for the future. And we trust you, and we bank on you to take this forward, the fraternity, the culinary fraternity in specific. And we bank on you. All we need from you is 100% efforts, and rest we'll take care of. Once you've committed to what you want to do, sky is the limit for you. And there are so well-versed mentors who stand on the dais and otherwise in the hall as well. You will only gain from the interactions today, I can promise you that. Thank you, everyone. I think the day is long. Naveen is going to talk about what we've done the last year. Amay is going to talk more about what's the plan for future. I'll sum it up here, but thank you once again for joining. And let's make Telangana great. Let's make TCA great. Let's make Chef Fraternity very proud of what they do. Round of applause for all of you guys.
Chef Lama, thank you so much. Indeed, 26 years and counting. Thank you for guiding the way to connect, to celebrate, and of course to elevate our culinary journey together when we talk about the Telangana Chefs Association. Well, on that note, Chef Lama, we'll request you to kindly felicitate, because we do have with us now Mr. Kamal Krishnan, mentor at T-Hub. Mr. Krishnan, you're requested to join us on the stage and also accept our little way of saying thank you to you. Please welcome him with a good round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Our dear chefs and, of course, our enthusiasts. Thank you very, very much, Mr. Krishnan. And it is true, yes, right after this, as Chef has already announced who's going to be actually our next speaker after the felicitation ceremony. But I would just take a few seconds here to talk about that, yes, after we acknowledge the presence of Mr. Krishnan, with again a round of applause, thank you very, very much for bringing your expertise and, of course, yourself in person to join us for the 60th anniversary celebration of TCA. Thank you so much again. So yes, we will see a passionate traveler. Thank you, Chef, again. A culinarian on quest for creating gastronomic landmarks, especially for the vegetarians. There's so much that goes to his credit, but it's only fair that I quickly invite the culinary head, Tatva, Hyderabad, the TCA General Secretary, Chef Naveen Nagraj, to take up the talking baton. Please welcome him with all the love that you've got, everybody.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Once again, good morning.
Good morning.
Okay. Well, I'm really very much honored today to be here. It's a matter of pride to reach here after 6 years. It was a difficult one and of course a long journey for us to reach where we are standing today. With this opportunity on this occasion today, celebrating 6th anniversary of Telangana Chefs Association, my warm welcome to all the dignitaries. Without of their guidance and all the support from the colleges and students and all the chefs community, chefs fraternity in Hyderabad and all over India, it wouldn't have been possible for us to be where we are today. And I think being one of the very vibrant chefs forum in the country, I'm really very much proud of the entire committee of Telangana Chefs Association who brought the association to the stage where we are standing today. It's a really matter of pride, and a big round of applause for every core committee member of TCA. As usual, I got the opportunity to just run you through what we did in last 1 year. We have done a lot in last 6 years, but it would take a long time to scroll everything here. So just going through what we did last year, we have started with Bakery Biz, where we have arranged the competitions for various categories, where amateur chefs and chefs from home bakers and professional bakers have participated and competed with each other. Then we also had FSSAI training for all the chefs from commercial kitchens, which was taken by none other than famous Dr. Pashupati. He is an expert in food safety. Then we kicked off with Culinary League Season 2, which we have conducted in 3 different regions of Telangana, where we try to bring the local and regional cuisine forward, which occurred in Nizamabad, Karimnagar and Warangal. So there were 3 different competitions and then 2 other rounds of competition in Hyderabad itself. So 5 rounds of competition, which obviously resulted in a grand finale, which occurred in IHM Hyderabad recently. Also, we got the opportunity to present TCA in Singapore and which myself and Chef Rizwan from Telangana Chefs Association, executive member, have represented along with the IFCA Presidium. On the occasion of International Chefs Day, we did food donation camps in various schools for almost 450 students, and in various places, various locations in Hyderabad, around hospitals, 3 different locations in Hyderabad, where we have run a food donation camp. As usual, every year, like we do the blood donation camp, which was organized at the Regency College, and we did the same last year also. And concluding the year with grand finale at IHM, as I have already mentioned. And than the today's sixth anniversary celebration. So this was just a brief run through what we did last year. But again, there is a lot. There are a lot to be done going forward, and of course, it won't be possible without your support. Chef Amay, like we have already mentioned, will also tell you what we are going to do in the coming year, what we have planned, and it's really exciting for all of you to know and to attend and become a part of what we are going to do ahead. Thank you once again to be here and making this a huge success for all of us. Thanks a lot.
Chef, thank you very much for taking us through this. Well, again, they always say that the bigger the persona of the person, the shorter should be the introduction. However, please allow me to take this privilege of talking about our chief guest of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, who doesn't know him? Reputed for his constant innovation in the world of gastronomy, as we say, his name is actually a name, a force to reckon with in the national and global hospitality and culinary industry. As the former corporate chef at ITC, as we know, his knowledge and experience comes from decades and decades of work, bringing the unmatched fame to concept restaurants like Bukhara, as we know, the northwest frontier cuisine, ladies and gentlemen, Dampuk, a grand cuisine from Awadh, Dakshin, so on and so forth as we go. He's somebody who's had the privilege of serving the former American presidents, such as and the likes of Barack Obama, Bill Clinton, George Bush, the French, Canadian, British, and German premiers, amongst many more. Well, I must tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that Chef Gill also had founded the first National Chefs Forum in Delhi. The first Indian, well, many first his name, but of course the first Indian bestowed with exclusive honorary membership of World Chefs. He's recently been appointed as also the chairman of the World's Chefs Committee on Cultural Heritage and Ethnic Cuisine. A teacher and a leader. Can I request for, once again, a standing ovation as we welcome on the days our chief guest for the day, ladies and gentlemen, Chef Manjeet Singh Gill, IFCA President. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome him with a lovely round of applause. Chef Gill, request you to please take the dais.
Distinguished guests, my colleagues, chefs, and the young chefs of the future, namaskar and very good morning to everyone. It gives me immense pleasure to be here today to celebrate the 6th anniversary of Telangana Chefs Association. A moment that marks not just the passage of time, but the journey of dedication, creativity, and unity in our culinary fraternity. 6 years ago, this association was born from a vision to present, empower, and uplift chefs in Telangana, to preserve the rich culinary traditions of this vibrant region, and to bring innovation and excellence to every kitchen, every plate, and every guest experience. Today, as we stand together, we don't just celebrate those 6 years, we celebrate the stories, the sweat, the passion, and the progress that brought us here. Chefs are custodians of culture. Through our hands, the wisdom of our ancestors lives on. And through our innovation, we shape the future of food. Telangana cuisine, with its deep roots and bold spirits, stand as a testament to this heritage and evolution. From the fiery flavors of local chilies to subtle elegance of millet-based dishes, we have responsibility not just to cook, but to perfect, preserve, and promote our culinary legacy. Local Telangana cuisine is not only a cultural treasure, it is also a powerful tool to promote tourism. The unique and authentic food traditions of this land can attract curious travelers, food lovers, and global connoisseurs to our state. But this can only happen if we take the initiative to educate and engage. Culinary promotions must be integrated across all mediums of education. Through hotels and culinary schools, seminars, conferences, talk shows, promotional tours, and many other means. It is through this collective and consistent effort that Telangana cuisine can take its rightful place on the global culinary map. This year's theme, Roots to Robotics, perfectly captures the spirit of our times. It reminds us to honor our rich culinary roots while embracing the power of modern technology and innovation in our kitchens. I congratulate the entire team at TCA, its president, members, and every chef who has contributed this growing movement. Your work is not only inspiring your peers, but also lighting a path for the next generation of chefs who looks up to you. Let us remember, our kitchens are not just places of cooking. They are our classrooms, temples, and laboratories. In them, we pass down knowledge, uphold dignity, and forge new ideas. Let us cook with our knowledge, our skills, and our passion. Let us achieve together, through the solidarity of all the white jackets, working professionally in our own areas of daily work. We must take time out for the growth of our profession to raise the benchmark and to reach national objectives of our food culture. Our cuisine is our unique identity. Let us protect and elevate it together. As we look to the future, may this association continue to be a beacon of excellence, collaboration, and integrity. May you remain committed to sustainability, inclusivity, and culinary wellness. And above all, may we continue to serve not just food, but the purpose, pride, and passion. Let us cook with our hearts. Let us lead with compassion. Let us celebrate this milestone with gratitude and commitment to even greater heights. Congratulations, Telangana Chef Association, on 6 glorious years. Jai Ho, Mana Aharha Samskriti. Jai Hind.
Chef Gil, thank you so much for always being our guiding light. I know, we're just thinking what you've just heard. Please ensure that we assimilate the words of wisdom and so much warmth. Thank you so much for the chief guest address. With that, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I'm sure you already begun capturing some vibrant pictures. You will be having a lot of aha moments. So please make sure and kindly note in your respective mobile phones. Yes, we're going to be talking about robotics and technology, but for now, please make sure hashtag TCA turns 6. hashtag TCA, hashtag the park, hashtag TCA 6th anniversary. When I say 6, it's the number 6. Please make sure you're putting that on social media, capturing groupies, sharing how the vibe, what has been the greatest takeaway, what's been the learning, everything. So social media should be buzzing with conversations from your end as well. Are we good? Okay, great. Are we better? Are we the best? Okay, great. Then please join me in also thanking our wonderful, wonderful array of partners as well, who shared the same vision as TCA did. So here it is. Let's give a big hand as this event is powered by Minar. Let's also say thank you to our title partners, Goldie and Damati. Our gold partners being Excellent Equipments, Global Access Hospitality, that is GAH. Our silver partners being Chefmate, Spreaders, Monin and Hatco. Thank you very much. Our associate partner, Z Uniforms. Of course, Hospisource as our digital sourcing partner. Fulcrum Hospitality First as our associate partner. Thank you very, very much. For this one, you have to make some noise. Our photography partner, Vishal Photography. He will only take the best pictures if you give a shout out to him, right? So that's Vishal for you, everybody. Give a shout out. That's more like it. Now he will take the best sets of pictures. But you know who's to be captured the most, Vishal, right? But all right, anyway, talking about thanking our event partner, Crafting Dreams. Thank you so much. Our associate partners again being Mr. Kapil Lal, Gumam Organic Farming and Divers. Thank you so much. Coming now on the days, all right, ladies and gentlemen, we must say Hoshiyar Tayar, because the director of Alliance Française of Hyderabad will take charge. She leads the initiatives like nobody else does to promote the French language education and cultural exchange in Telangana. Such a strong academic background, great leadership skills. I think Alliance Française Hyderabad, when you talk about, has launched initiatives such as French for All. And of course, Miss Maud is somebody who emphasizes this inseparable connection between language and the culture. So all the more, we definitely need to hear her. So let the expert do the talk. Ladies and gentlemen, can you all put a notch up and welcome on stage, and of course on the day is Miss Maud Mikau. Ladies and gentlemen, with a lovely, lovely round of applause, please. Miss Maud, we are requesting you to please address our very enthusiastic audience, and here you go. Thank you.
Bonjour à tous. Good morning, everyone. I'm not a chef, but I love food. I'm the director of Alliance Française, which is a non-profit organization whose goal is to promote French culture and French language. I'm very honored to be here today, and I would like to thank and congratulate the Telangana Chefs Association for this 6th anniversary. I think 2 years back, we signed an MOU with Alliance Française and TCA, and I think it's time to reactivate maybe our projects and work together to do something great this year and next year. Have a great celebration, enjoy, and as we say in French, bon appétit. Merci, thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Maud. And with that, our next guest of honor, ladies and gentlemen, 4 decades and counting as a chef that he is, the one who's worked with India Tourism Development Corporation Hotels, Taj Group, and of course the Marriott Hotels, the co-founder and director of Everything Recycles. Of course, he is the cuisine consultant of Olam International. Before he tells me, Shikha, that's it. You don't need to talk further about me. Ladies and gentlemen, he's featured in books 25 of India's biggest chefs for Dr. Sagarika Ghoshal. All we request you is to give a warm, warm welcome to Chef Vijay Bhaskaran. Over to you, Chef.
Thank you, Shika. It's always wonderful to be in Hyderabad. Thank you, Telangana Chefs Association. and thank you all the dignitaries on the board. This is my hat trick of the trip to Hyderabad. I attended the 4th, I attended the 5th, now I'm in the 6th anniversary celebrations here. Very, very happy to be here. I also, as I told earlier, I had a brief career stint at Hyderabad in mid-90s. It's always great to be here. I also see a lot of my friends here. I also want to acknowledge our IFCA board member, Chef Nitin Shinde there. I can see Chef Vikram there. I can see Chef Akshay. Thank you, because we all go a long way. Always pleasure to be in Hyderabad. And I know it also already started feeling like a national event because I see Goa Chefs Association there, Royal Rajasthan Chef Society there, representation from Vika there, from all over the country. We have visitors. Very happy to be here, and we are looking forward to our 10th ICC in Hyderabad. So that's another point to look forward. But many of you, the youngsters especially, might be wondering what is IFCA, what we do, what all activities we do. I know many of you on the stage and many of the chefs who are here, they know about IFCA, but I just want to spend some time speaking about IFCA, what we do. So again, as she said, we are also a non-profit organization. We don't work for profit. We are a non-political and we do a lot of social service. This is a little bit about IFCA. These are IFCA Presidium and board members. Wherever I get a chance, I acknowledge, because the founding members of IFCA, Chef Gill and my great friend, late Dr. Chef Soundarajan there. So we also did a lot of changes in IFCA last 2 years, courtesy, we have a strategy advice area, Himanshu. So we also realized that we have to become more inclusive, more forward-looking. So from all the regional associations, we have a vibrant board of advisors now. So these are the board of advisors. I want to just take this opportunity to congratulate Chef Damu there, who has got the Padam Shri award from the President of India. Proud moment for Chef. So I was telling Chef Damu that when he wins the award, it feels like each of us have won the award. So it's a great recognition by the government for the community of chefs. So I just want to honor him and remember him. There's the great Chef Damu there. So I will just run through these slides because we do a lot of activities, a lot of images. Go and look at our social media pages, our LinkedIn page, our Facebook page. We do a lot of activities. Try and participate. It's a volunteer work. It's a social work. Come and participate. So I'll just run through these slides quickly. Again, here you can see some images of the last Congress. We had a great Congress. We worked with the Ministry of Agriculture. We worked with the Ministry of Tourism. We also had a great coffee table book on millets. You can see the launch and some images from those. We also do a lot of online competitions. We also participate with regional associations, how we can take the young chefs forward. In fact, we send a few of our chefs to Italy while partnering with some entities from Italy. So they are participating in a course, so you can see some images from there. Lot of activities, so it's endless. If I keep, so what I did is we have so much activities that I had to put 4 slides into one, and each slide has got some maybe 4 or 5 activities. So you can multiply and see how much activities we do. So these are some of the messages from some of the images from the World Chefs events. What do we do? So we were in Philippines, Mongolia. We'll have an image when it happened in India this year. So here I want to highlight saying that earlier we used to have an agency to handle the media. We had to do a lot of work, but then I want to acknowledge the education institutions here. The IFCA is vibrantly participating with the educational institutions. For an example, our social media is handled by educational institutions, the Army Institute in the city of Bangalore.
So they do everything, the faculty and the students, they actually run our social media platform. It's a real industry and academic collaboration here. Of course, it's apart from their curriculum, but they get an opportunity to do this for us. And we also gain by engaging with them. So even in this city, we have Chef Bhatia here. He's working with the institution here. So we'll talk about it in the future when Chef Bhatia is speaking about it. So just to give you a little bit of a gist, so we do so many activities, so many chefs are championing, so many programs of IFCA. Just to give us, so please see where you can come volunteer and participate. Some of those highlights, of course, I told about our social media campaign, our PR team, Chef Manjit Singh Rattu, in fact, looks after our PR. Chef Bhatia looks after our Indian cuisine project. So there's so many activities that happen here. All very, very relevant to our industries. I also urge the youngsters to have a look and see how they can come and participate. It's a great opportunity for even the students because they get one-to-one chance to interact with senior chefs. So this was one of the highlight of last year. In fact, Chef Gill contested the World Chefs President election. Very hard time we had. Unfortunately, we could not win, but it's a great learning experience for us. India had first somebody from global south to contest election. Otherwise, we always had elections being contested by one part of the world, but we had this thing, this was our team. So we also participate in various trade shows. These are some of the participations that our chefs go forward and participate. So here is another highlight I want to do is, IFCA is proud to have all the chefs participating in various World Chefs activities. Of course, some of them are on the stage, like Chef Nimish Bhatia there, Chef Sudhakar, Chef Vinod Bhati. We have young chef there. Aditya Nair is actually representing the junior forum there. Chef Sitaram, of course, I told Chef Bhatia, and then our Dr. Chef Saurabh Sharma from the Royal Rajasthan Chef Society. So we have representation from all over the country in various World Chefs committees. We also work with the Ministry of Tribal Affairs. We have signed a MOU with them, so we'll see how we can help the tribal community in the country to reach out to various markets, including the HoReCa segment. So we also have some fun sometimes. So we participate in the Restaurant Cricket League. We just don't do so. We want to be part of the bandwagon because that's another religion in the country, the cricket. So we also, of course, we couldn't play cricket, but the youngsters played the cricket. But then we were there. I think Chef Gupta and Chef Sibal were actually loudly cheering there. We could see some videos of them going and participating in this event. So this was what I was saying. So this year, we had the privilege of hosting all the Asian chefs at the Asian Presidents Forum 2025 in Delhi, along with the Indus Food. And we had more than 120 Indian chefs and around 40 international chefs. So this is all due to our networking, our good relations. This is all good work, what you all do, that we are able to bring those chefs here and then give them an immersion into the Indian culture and Indian food and how we can help Indian manufacturers to take Indian food abroad. We have signed a MOU with the TPCI under the Ministry of Industry and Commerce that we'll be able to fly in annually a certain number of chefs. We are saying that anywhere between 30 to 40 chefs. They will come here, they will immerse into Indian culture and cuisine, including yoga, food, what good practices we have in the country, what are the convenient Indian foods that they can feature in the menus. One day, not only the French croissant should be on the Indian menu, we want to see our idlis on Western menus, breakfast menus. This is our long-term ambition. So those foreign chefs, I know Indian chefs will be Indian ambassadors, but we want to get those chefs from other countries to become ambassadors of Indian food and Indian products. This is our aspirations. The larger goal, we have signed a MOU with the TPCI. The next proper event will happen in Delhi along with the Indus Food in around the first week of January. A little difficult time, but then we wanted to do that. And then you will see a lot of ambassadors of Indian cuisine, and we feel that Indian food will grow really global. It's not that Indians abroad are eating Indian food. We want everybody to see have Indian food. So these are a couple of events. So I also want to highlight, sorry, I may eat into somebody else's time, but I just want to highlight a couple of social initiatives. And as an example, we do many, but I want to talk about a couple of events. We also work with the college in Ranchi, the Kaushal College. So the children who are studying there are all girl children. Either they have one of their parents are not there, or both the parents are not there. The college is funded by the IIT alumni. So we help in the examination, the curriculum, and the placement. I know Chef Debraj here has actually helped in recruiting a lot of people. GRT group of hotels recruited a lot of girls from there. They're doing a good job. So we are happy to contribute back to the society where we can reach the tribal children there and how we can actually place them in the hospitality industry. This is one of the effort we do. We also work closely with the Akshay Patra. We actually work with the chefs of Akshay Patra because in the hotels we have a chance to meet our customers. We make the food and then the chefs are in the front food. They go and meet the customer. They feel happy. But imagine a chef in the Akshay Patra kitchen. He is not able to see the children who are actually having the food because he's going early morning cooking, packing the food and send. So they require some kind of motivation. They require some kind of, so our chefs go on. So recently, Chef Sudhir Pai from the city of Mumbai was there to actually go and talk to these chefs at the Akshay Patra kitchen. So recently we had been to the state of Uttarakhand, courtesy Himanshu there. So we had a great chance to meet the governor there. And then he was actually, I believe he prepared for our meeting because we thought it will be just a meeting, but it was really a very, very serious meeting. He has given set of tasks how to promote Uttarakhand cuisine and how we can help Uttarakhand to promote as a destination for tourism. So we are also we are working on a book on Uttarakhand cuisine. There's a separate team working on it. So this is just to give an example. So we also do a lot of online webinars. I would request the education community here and the students here to keep watching out our social media. Come and register for these programs. Some of the interesting chefs come and speak about various trending subjects. So just to keep watching our social media page because it's very, very difficult to reach people individually. Just always subscribe to our media handles. You know what is happening. If the topic is of interest to you, please register and attend the program online. So also have a look at the World Chef's website. Chef Gill and the principal of IHM in Puza, Mr. Kamal Pant, had actually championed the translation of the COMI program into Hindi there. So these are some of the initiatives which we take. We also do a lot of CSR activities. As I said that in the earlier meeting in the Asia Presidents Forum, in India we do good work. We do a lot of CSR. We don't talk about it because that's the way we are brought up. We do good things. We don't advertise what we do. But when we travel to other places, we see that people say that I've fed this, I've done this. So I think we have to make a cultural change there for us because it's very hard for me to go and tell this is what I fed so many people, this is what I did. We don't do it. I know the time is up. So these are some of our future plans. Okay, so feel free to reach out to us. So finally, thank you so much. Again, I want to commend and congratulate the team of Telangana Chefs Association for having almost the entire board of IFCA here. It speaks volumes. We have been collaborating with them very, very vibrantly. So wish you all the very best. Thank you so much. And please, I want to do another hat trick. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Chef, thank you so much. Our next guest of honor, the treasurer of IFCA, is a successful and a progressive person indeed that we all acknowledge, somebody who is a veteran in the culinary field and continuously, I would say continuously and incessantly, is somebody who inspires the young and the budding chefs. So all the young and the budding chefs should make extra noise as we welcome him to the dais because of the vast knowledge that he has, 5 decades and counting, somebody who has served numerous visiting foreign dignitaries, including the former President of the United States, Bill Clinton, and many more. So can I hear it from all the young and budding chefs out there first? A big, big round of applause from all of you and a big shout out as we very respectfully welcome Chef Madhusudan Gupta on the dais. Chef, can we request you to please come forward? Thank you.
Yeah, good morning. Thank you very much, TCA, for inviting us, and congratulations to you for your 6th anniversary, and wish you much more in the near future. But Chef, I won't take much time because Manjeet Singh Gill, our president, and Vijay Bhaskar has explained you everything what IFCA is doing. But because young chefs are there, I will just share my experience with you guys. It's not easy to sit on this dais. If you think you can sit on this dais after 5 years or 10 years, it's not possible. It's because of their hard work and all this thing, they are all here. I want all the young chefs who are sitting there to become Sachin Tendulkar of your kitchen. Sachin Tendulkar, why we call him Sachin Tendulkar is a god? Because he earned his to become a god. Now, you can become Manjeet Gill. He's a vast experience of almost 60 years now. He's in this trade for almost 50, 55 years. And of course, we studied together. But he has risen a lot. He had done R&D, written a lot of books. And so I'm not, I don't want to make it a speech or I've got no time and all this. I'm not a orator also. I was a professional man. I worked a lot of VVIP catering. I worked for Prime Minister of India. And you will be surprised to know that I visited White House also. Queen Elizabeth's kitchen, not the Buckingham Palace outside, but in the kitchen. The chef of that place was our friend, member, and same with the White House. People look forward to see Bill Clinton and all this. You're fed up with all these dignitaries. Every year, every second day you have a dignity and you are in the soup. So I don't want that. But young chefs, it's a very sincere advice to you. You have a lot of machines nowadays in your kitchen. You are losing your own skill. You are not using your own hand to cook anything. You're just, say for example, cutting of the onions. You take a machine, peel and put in the machine, you get the slices. No, I don't want you to do that. Take a knife, play with that, start doing that from the scratch. Only then you can come to this place. Otherwise, there is no point. For you, another advice, if you really want to opt your career as a chef, because you are wearing chef's hat. I don't know, by compulsion you are wearing this, or you want to become a chef. If you want to become a chef, decide now whether you want to become a chef to come to this place. It requires a lot of skill, a lot of hard work. Forget about your family life and all this, and only then you can become. You have a time, we are all here for the whole day. You can interact anyone, you can share it, they can share your experience. You can, it's an opportunity for you to all this. Anyway, thank you very much once again. And again, TCA, thank you very much.
Chef, thank you so much for that motivation and of course our youngest minds for them. With that, our next guest of honor, ladies and gentlemen, and the young chefs and all of you in the house, he's somebody, allow me to share, who's held prominent positions, including being the Vice President of Hotels at the India Tourism Development Corporation, ITDC, as we know. Of course, serves as an editor of the Cuisine Digest, which is a premier magazine crafted by chefs and for the chefs, an ambassador of World Chefs Without Borders. I think it is only fair that we hear him as soon as we can. Please welcome once again the illustrious Chef Sudhir Sibal on the dais. Chef Sibal, so good to see you.
Good morning, everybody. Good. Before I start, I just wanted to, first of all, it's always a pleasure to see the chefs, your audience invites. And coming here in Hyderabad, the first time for the TCA anniversary, I mean the 6th anniversary, is really a pleasure. I just wanted to talk about the food what we eat. When we start eating, do we ever think of how that food came to our table? They're the people behind this, the farmers, the workers who work in the fields or in the forest or the fruit trees or horticulture. They are the people who really matter to us. Do we have any gratitude for them? When we have a meal, when we have a morsel of rice on our plate, let's have some gratitude for these people as well. People who bring that food, who grow that food, and then who bring it to the market and to our hotels or restaurants or our homes, and the people who cook our food, the chefs, our mothers, sisters, daughters, and the people who cook food for us, and of course later on the servers. So let us be, and of course nothing happens without the will of the God, the Almighty. So always, whenever you are eating food or you are relishing food, have some gratitude for these people. So this is one thing which I would bring you back to that roots when you say. As a youngsters, I would only say a few things which, the attitude and the altitude. The attitude is very important for you guys. If you know how to deal with your colleagues, how to work in a atmosphere, a system where you all have as a teamwork, or to share your knowledge. These are the few things which attitude brings forward. So you have to have a very positive attitude, a positive approach to whatever you do. So please keep that in mind. Even if you have any, these are the things which you can pick up in your college, in your student life, and there are opportunities where you can improve upon your attitude. But that's one basic. This can be done from your family background or from the college which you study. We would request you to be always either use your library. I don't think you use libraries anymore now, but your mobile, Google, or your magazines, your journals, or culinary magazines also. So these are things which will keep you up to date what is happening in the world, in our fraternity and our field. The other thing which I want you to be a part of the association, whatever association clubs you have for the culinary, whether it's a Young Chefs Association or TCA or IFCA, be a part of this. You learn a lot, you exchange views, you exchange ideas, and we have really gained out of it. Being a part of this association for almost now more than 40 years, being a part of various associations. Being a part of that CCC, like Chef Gupta was talking about, Club the Chef, where only the chefs who work for the President, Prime Minister, Queens and Kings have an association. I initiated that in the year 90, and for 7 years I was representing India for that. So these opportunities, now is the executive chef to the president is a member of that association. So, and you get such a good opportunity going around the world on on somebody's sponsorship or on the government expense. And we have had that privilege of, not being from a very affluent family, but still we were able to visit each and every country of the world, almost, and interact with the chefs over there. We got an opportunity to work with them, to show our Indian cuisine. Be proud of your regional cuisine, of your cuisine. You may have interest in whatever cuisine you have, but more than that, I think you need to know your own cuisine very well and try have, गर्व होना चाहिए अपनी cuisine के ऊपर. You should feel proud of it. This is what is required. आप जाओ कहीं पे भी, wherever you go, talk about your food, talk about your cuisine, talk of your and do your best over there. People will certainly love to. They look forward to. They may have cuisines of their other world or international cuisine, but our people from our region and only bake good food from this region only. So I would, just keeping this in mind, my time, I would now only congratulate the TCA for such a wonderful opportunity, not only interacting with all the youngsters, maybe we'll have time now, we are here throughout the day, and having an opportunity to meet the chefs from various other organizations, associations from various other places. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chef. Thank you very, very much. Okay, our next guest of honor, because I love Fisherman's Wharf, so I'm extra excited to get him to the days. Well, 13 plus years of experience for him, if I said that right, and his philosophy is something that's really, really beautiful because it does emphasize on the health-conscious cooking. Of course, when we talk about and incorporating the organic, locally sourced ingredients, of course, an advocate of traditional Indian cuisine, and how his address would be so thematic to our theme as well, because roots to robotics. Let's see what our next guest of honor has to divulge in addition to his role at the Holiday Inn Resort Goa. Chef Rattu indeed is associated with the Fisherman's Wharf, where he continues to render his expertise as a director of culinary. Please welcome Chef Manjeet Singh Rattu with some magnificent round of applauses. Chef Rattu, hi, and a very, very warm welcome to you.
Good morning, everyone. This is a surprise for me because I have not prepared anything to speak. Calling my name, now I'm nervous what to speak. Just wanted to congratulate TCA, and it's been approximately 25 years of experience total. I'm with this hotel industry, and out of 25 years, 20 years with Holiday Inn and Fisherman's Wharf, both. So it's been a long journey. What Fisherman's Wharf does is they are taking this fresh seafood across the country. So what's our mantra is that food has to be fresh and food has to be juicy. So we believe in this mantra, and we deliver that. Apart from that, today a lot of young students are there. So as chef has told, if you are doing it with the passion, then only you can continue. And if it is not a passion, then I think in the midway you are going to diversify. So it's all about when you are entering in a kitchen, you need to leave all your worries, tension apart, and you have to focus only on work. So if you have to work in the kitchen, so you have to be very open-minded, because a lot of things will come. So you will, some people will come, chef, I want spicy food, I want non-spicy food, I want oily food, I want healthy food, I want chaat. So it's sometimes you get confused. Okay, what should I prepare? What are the latest trends? What is going on? So it's very difficult. But if your basics are clear and if your head is in place, then definitely you can create wonders. And first of all, I would like to say that Indian cuisine is a very vast cuisine and very balanced and scientific cuisine. So you need to learn at least 2 to 3 regional cuisines. If you want to be in the market, then you need to have that. And please go through deep, do R&D, whatever you want to do, because Chef Gill is the master of that. And what I suggest is, don't do this what people are doing it. Now, mostly all I travel a lot of world around the states. What I see, the latest trends, that they are making the food, all food they are making like a chaat. You know, chaat has got 5 flavors, you know, khatta, meetha, tikha, aapka crunchy, aapka yehi. तो आपको जो है आज की डेट में यू हैव टू मेक अ फूड. इंडियन फूड इज़ वेरी सिंपल. अगर आप इफ़ यू नो द इंग्रेडिएंट्स यू हैव टू बी you have to make the food in a right way. Don't think that if you're adding too much of masalas and too much of frills, it will come out nice. No. Food has to be very, very simple and authentic. I believe in that. And with that, I conclude. Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Chef. With that, we will be steering forward and steering steadily. In the interest of time, I am going to introduce succinctly the guest of honor who will be speaking to you up next. Somebody whose culinary philosophy is, yes, about authenticity and creativity. Somebody who specializes in authentic Indian grills. And of course, a culinary professional and an entrepreneur who's based in Udaipur, Rajasthan. I think it's only fair that we hear him out. I would expect you to extend a good round of applause as we welcome Chef Vimal Dhar on the stage. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. So Telangana, greetings of the day. हमारे यहाँ क्या बोलते हैं? हमारे यहाँ बोलते हैं जय महाराष्ट्र नहीं बोलते ना, हमारे यहाँ बोलते हैं जय राजस्थान. और आपके यहाँ पे बोलते हैं आदाब या नमस्कारम, राइट? तो आप सबको आदाब, आप सबको नमस्कारम. एंड थैंक यू मिनार, थैंक यू तेलंगाना शेफ्स एसोसिएशन. इतने बढ़िया जैकेट्स हमारे को, वाइब्रेंट जैकेट्स दिए इन्होंने. तो yesterday हम ट्रायल्स कर रहे थे जैकेट्स के. In this banquet hall only we have some amazing pictures. So वो शायद बाद में आपके पास सोशल मीडिया में ज़रूर आएंगे. So इसमें you know being a chef is always colorful. जो मैंने अपने जीवन में देखा. Throughout you are into either मथानिया चिलीज और खड़का मुकुल और फिर you know different cuisines all across the globe. और फाइनली आज आप डाइस पे इतने बड़े डिग्निटरीज के साथ में बैठने का आपको मौका मिलता है. सो इट्स रियली एन ऑनर. थैंक यू शेफ अमय, शेफ धर्मेंद्र फॉर हैविंग मी हियर, शेफ निमेश, शेफ गिल, शेफ विजय भास्करन. We always discussed about culinary, but I think it's always very less because it's so varied and हमारी बातें कभी इस पे ख़त्म नहीं हो सकती. So being a chef in kitchens, you focus more on culinary. And chef मंजीत ने जैसे बताया कि you have to be prepared before coming to the stage. तो आज हमारे पास भी ऐसा कुछ ज़्यादा टाइम था नहीं, but if a chef stands on the dais and उसको कुछ बोलने के लिए कहा जाए तो वो सिर्फ मसाले, ingredients के बारे में ही बात कर सकता है. I hope you all agree here with me. So I hail from Kashmir and I am the president for Royal Rajasthan Chef Society, जो हमारे को 2 साल पहले ही हमने फॉर्म की. And thank you IFCA for allowing us to be a part of this fleet, amazing stuff. And few things which we are doing to you know encourage budding chefs and the home cooks. We have termed a new term called culinarian because market mein you have many home cooks. They have worn a jacket and they are home chefs also. So we respect everyone, but we say that you know you should know the ingredients, you should know the essence. While you're wearing this, you should be able to talk about it loud and clear. So, so I worked for different hotels, cruise lines. I had an opportunity to work with Chef Anthony Bodden, who is not today, but some great learnings. I do a lot of Kashmiri cuisine. Now I am in Rajasthan, so I do a lot of Rajasthani as well. मथानिया चिलीज के साथ में बहुत खेल खेलते हैं हम. So it's real pleasure. I saw Telangana, a tiny bit of it, Charminar, yesterday with one of the hotel management students, Jagdish. So when you go to a city, I think it's always important to look at the basics, look at the traditions, look at the ingredients, and that is how you keep learning. And being in the chef's fraternity, I think there is always a scope, always you keep learning. And culinary is one thing which you cannot, conclude in this lifetime. So you must keep walking. I can say in just one word and conclude. And best wishes to all the young chefs. एक दिन आपका भी आएगा, and उसके लिए इम्पोर्टेंट ये है कि आपको चलते रहना बहुत ज़रूरी है, क्योंकि आप चलते रहेंगे तो आपको एक्सपीरियंस, आपको एक्सपोजर मिलेगा, and then you reach the place where these dignitary chefs are sitting. Thank you so much, Telangana. Thank you for the 6th one, and I'm sure this is going to rock. Keep motivating. Thank you so much. Thank you.
वीर तुम बढ़े चलो, रुको नहीं, थको नहीं, झुको नहीं. Thank you very, very much, Chef. All right, with that, very quickly, I have to get this rolling. We will be now inviting the one who has held the position of the corporate chef, head chef for the Lalit Group. And he's somebody who is the visionary behind, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, known as Nimisiri. That's a modern Indian fine dining restaurant in Bengaluru that showcases, please note, the aspect cuisine, which is a beautiful intertwining, a fusion of the Indian flavors with, of course, the global culinary techniques. A mentor and educator, Chef Nimish Bhatia, may we request you to add value to this celebration.
Thank you so much, and so good to see you all on a Friday morning. Energies are a little low or a little high? Hi, that's wonderful. All right, as she said, my name is Nimish Bhatia. I've been cooking for almost 38 plus years, and I enjoy cooking. So that is where probably I became a chef. They say cooking is an art which comes from heart. You cannot just start taking cooking as a profession. If you learn, study hoteliering, and then after 2 years, you see that I need to go by books. Your heart, your passion, I always believed that. That has to tell you to go to the step 2 and step 3, and that's where you start becoming a chef. And it's one of the most rewarding professions, but there is a lot of mind and heart and brain which you have to use when you combine this. Firstly, you have to get inspired. You have to get inspired to become a chef. So I guess all of you who are wearing hats have got inspirations to come and listen to all these wonderful chefs and people sitting around here. And you guys have cooked sometimes. Anybody who's not cooked, raise your hand. You've not cooked ever? Fantastic. Why? I just wanted... Can you please... I'm not embarrassing you. I just want to learn. You're wearing a chef cap. You've never cooked ever. Not even a cup of tea? No? You don't want to stand? That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. It's always that once we connect to cooking, we want to know the step 2 and step 3 and step 4. That's what I was talking about, getting inspired, and I'm here doing this. Food to me is not just something which we eat. It is also my profession and profession of a lot of us who are around. And that is why we are culinarians, as Chef Vimal said, and we are celebrating 6th anniversary of Telangana chefs. So we stand united as chefs, and that's what gives me a lot of pride. And a lot of you who are youngsters, a lot of people who founded this association who are around, and we are all together. Really love to see you. And I would only say that you'll hear a little more about me and from me as when I come a little prepared and talk to you about my session. This was just to say hello to all of you and be connected together. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chef. That was indeed hearty. We're now going to invite somebody who serves as the cluster executive chef at Club Mahindra, Madikeri in Coorg. Ladies and gentlemen, chefs, are you excited to hear him? 26 plus years and counting. He engages, this the only commonality that I find, when I talk about myself with him is that although he has such a huge fan following on social media platform, but he uses that platform well. But there's lots to learn. For now, let's please welcome Chef Devraj Bhaumik, who would do the talk, walk the talk for all of you. Chef Devraj, can we request you to please come forward? Yes.
Thank you, Shikha. I think we need to connect more, Shikha. I have moved out of Coorg and so the good part is that now I live in Hyderabad. So I'm part of this city, I'm part of all of you. And with immense pleasure, I am joining the second time for our TCA annual celebration for their anniversary. I was here last year and so glad to see that how the growth is happening for the Telangana chefs. Year on year they are improving, making larger gatherings, and we can only see the growth and the maturity that is coming in for an association which has just turned 6. So it's quite immense. Congratulations to the board of TCA and the members. I see a lot of young chefs who are sitting there, and that's definitely something very encouraging for us as well. All of you will be moving on to the shoes here. Everybody has spoken about it. Only thing is that it is not that difficult. Some of us said it is, but it is not that difficult. Be focused. Try to learn your trade first. Please ensure that if you are wanting to be a culinarian, you want to be a chef, make sure that you learn your cuisine, make sure that you learn cooking first. Believe me, all the gentlemen in the dais here, they all have something else to do before they have reached to this stage or before they have been part of some culinary association and doing work for the fraternity. So all of you must work hard to learn your cuisine, establish yourself, and also keep in touch. Such activities that are being conducted, these are something that is happening now in close network in India, outside India, globally. And all of you must ensure that whenever you get the opportunity to be part of such events, please do connect. This is an opportunity where you can connect with people. You can connect with all of us. You can see us physically here. You can come, talk. I can assure you nobody will feel bad. Nobody will feel disturbed by your approaching or coming and talking. In fact, that's what we expect. So please make your connects well and keep your minds focused. Just a bit of focus there, and I'm sure you will be on the right track to go into the future of the culinary industry. I wish you all the best, and also I wish the Telangana Chef Association all the best for the day along as well as the years to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Chef Devraj, and thank you for very briefly sort of enlightening us on that note. And we will, on our part, ensure that we always do the research right. But for now, please help me welcome our next guest of honor, a strategic marketer, a brand leader with over 25 plus years of experience. It's going to be an insightful time. Please welcome Mr. Kamal Krishnan onto the dais.
I will not take much time. They say the way to a man's heart is through the food. Maybe it's high time that we change the gender connotation to that and make it saying that it is to food is the way to everyone's heart. And probably that's what has brought me today in the midst of all of you, the culinary experts here. They say ignorance is also bliss. That's probably what gave me the courage to be here today, to be among all the culinary experts who are present here. My credential to be here is only this, that I eat well. I enjoy my food, and I'm constantly curious about the people who make it. Thanks to my friend Amey and some of his friends whom I met in the last couple of years here, and that's another reason what probably would have brought me to be among all of you here. But I believe the kind of work that the Telangana Chefs Association is doing here, which I've observed in the last couple of years, is outstanding. I have not seen this kind of a place where the chefs from all across the state and even from outside the state comes together, share the stories, share the travel. I'm just amazed to hear that most of them have completed 25, 30 years in the space of cooking, if it can be called as cooking. But I think the kind of experience and the treasure of what they've created in the last 25 to 30 years in the journey is amazing. And I would really be envious of all those youngsters who are sitting with those chef hats over there. This is the time which I think this is a very, very unique opportunity for all of you to meet those great people who have done fantastic work in the space of culinary, especially within the country. I was talking to Manjit sir now, and he was talking about, we all talk about food in different ways. When it comes to what is the identity of Indian cuisine, it's still a mystery, so to speak, is what we all try to pretend to. But then there has to be, we need to fix those things. It is not about one over the other, but how do we bring in the diversity of the food culture that we have across the country, which is possibly very unique, and bring that story to be told well as one single story from this country to the rest of the world. I think there is a lot of work which has to be done in that space. I was also astonished to know that we don't have, the cultural department of the country doesn't recognize food as one of its part. And food to me is always a culture than anything else. I'm sure most of us agree in that sense. So there is a lot of work which has to be done in this space, I think. And such unity, what I see among the chefs today, when I receive chefs from across various types of hotels or categories of food industries that we can speak about, coming together, sharing the stories is amazing. And that's the way to build this culture. So I think there's a long way for all of us to go in this path. And being a marketer, having worked in media and with various other, storytelling organizations, I would be extremely happy to work with any of you or with this association pro bono, and to help the kind of stories, the kind of work that we're doing today to make it to be spoken nationally, to be spoken internationally. Anything in that regard, I'll be extremely happy to associate with. And I'm sure that hopefully, Manjit sir, next time when we get to hear, somebody from India will be on board of the International Association of the Chefs. Thank you so much for having me here. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much. Before we invite our final speaker for the inaugural address, kind attention for all the students, for all the student chefs. Can I request all of you to please maintain silence and do not indulge into any conversation or talking off the stage as our speakers are speaking. We'll request everybody to be seated and please maintain the order of the house. Thank you. All right, so up next, we would now be inviting, of course, the area general manager at the Park, Hyderabad, who, of course, as we can witness as well, is elevating the hotel's profile with his sheer commitment, innovative initiatives, and the commitment to excellence. Mr. Ajit Singh Garcha, you're requested to please take the dais. A warm, warm welcome to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, Chef Manjeet Singh Gill, Chef Lama, and all the TCA members. Good morning and a very warm welcome to the Park Hyderabad to celebrate the anniversary, 6th anniversary of TCA. It is a special moment to recognize hard work, talent, and achievements of all the culinary professionals who have gathered here. We are truly honored to host this event and pleased to welcome you all. Your presence here adds value to the celebration. I would also like to thank Chef Lama and all the TCA members for their dedication, passion, and the spirit of camaraderie that keeps the association strong and going. Let's enjoy the day together and share ideas and create more memories. Once again, thank you all for being here and happy anniversary to TCA. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Garcha, for making sure that we celebrate this at this premises. We request you to please take the center stage as Chef Lama is all set to extend our gesture of thanksgiving to you with, of course, a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very, very much for, of course, the Park Hyderabad's reputation as a leader in luxury hospitality is something that we all know of, but it is the backstage heroes such as you all who lead this phenomena. So thank you so much, and thank you from Telangana Chefs Association. Our 6th anniversary wishes. I think we are together equally a partner in that. Thank you very, very much. Thank you, Chef Lama, for doing the honors. Okay, I will be the bearer of good news after this, but for now, we will come together in all our synergy and give a big, big hand to all our inaugural session dignitaries. Let's thank them for their presence indeed. Can I request all of you to rise for a group photograph as well? Yes, we will be breaking very shortly over a hot cup of tea and coffee. We will do that, but even before that, hear me out, everybody. Once you come back, it is going to be a fascinating time. Somebody would definitely get the better of me and would engage you like this room exists without a roof. So I will be very, very miser in giving you only 5 minutes of break. But before you go, let's once again acknowledge our partners. So 5 minutes is all you have. Remember to also post on social media using our official hashtags. Once again, a hearty gratitude to our lovely luminaries on the stage. Can we all come together once again? Thank you for your guidance, your tutelage, and your wishes. Thank you, Chef. Please enjoy the networking break with a cup of coffee, of course. Whatever is your poison, we'll let you enjoy that. Thank you very much, Chef. Thank you for your time, and thank you, Ms. Moore. Thank you. And thank you, Chef Lama, everybody on the stage.